Hello everyone, I am Geeta Modri from CSCD. As a part of our English ELCS lab, I am going to do a case study on interviewing our seniors, so it will be helpful for my future. Here we have Shrihita Akka, who is a 1 year experience in Accenture. Yeah, Shrihita Akka, can you please introduce yourself?
Hi, Geeta Madhuri. So myself, I am Uma Shrihita. I have recently studied in your college only and been graduated in 2024. And since 2024 April, I have been working in Accenture. Sorry, July. I've been passed out in April and been working in Accenture since July 2024, and it's been a year since then. And yeah, this is about me and my job.
Yeah,
Like,
can you please share your experience in ELCS lab?
yeah, so if I have to say how it impacted me in my job life, I would say it helped me gain my confidence and my English speaking levels, because from the first semester itself, we have many activities being conducted in our ELCS lab. Some subjects will be included from second or third year, but our ELCS has its subjects from first semester itself. So in each level, they start us, train us with different type of things which we have to face in our job life. So here there is a very different world out here that is not at all similar to our college life. So we have to be ready to face any kind of situations, and there won't be anyone who speak our language. So main thing that we have to do outside is to speak up with your language, the confidence you show how you speak in English. So that confidence, that group discussions, and each and every activity that has been conducted in ELCS lab, I can say it impacted me and it trained me a lot. It helped me in many ways that I am realizing now, when I am doing out there. I am getting to know, okay, this has impacted me like in this way. That's why I am able to perform this well in this field. So even in our interviews, there will be group discussions. Suddenly they'll be asking us to talk on something else, so we should be prepared for that. And that preparation we get it from our ELCS lab, and I personally felt that helped me a lot.
Yeah, I too feel the same. Yeah, can you please
Yeah,
tell me how these projects and hackathons we participate? Is it helpful for us really?
I can say if you participate them in your first, second, and third first semester, in that period of time, they may be useful, because in that time you only concentrate on subjects. You don't concentrate more on coding. So at that time, if you do, you'll get an idea of what actually is a hackathon. In the first year itself, you'll be knowing what is it, what happens here, what happens, what have to we do while coding. Okay, so this is something I don't know, we have to learn. So there will be an opportunity for you in the first semester itself to explore outside world other than your semester subjects, the actual world which you have to face it. So those things really help you here, when you come out of the college. So yeah, if you participate, there will be many things that you can learn. So technical purpose, it will be very much helpful.
Yeah, I'll definitely take it into consider and I'll participate in hackathons and all. Yeah, can you share about your certifications and all?
Yeah, actually, certifications is something which we do for our curriculum generally, but yeah, that helps us only if we put our heart into it. Because if we just do it for a name purpose, you will add that skill into the resume, and interview will come ask you a question about it, and you won't answer just because you've not completely understood the topic and gave the certification exam. So I will say only write a certification exam only when you are interested in that topic and you are very much full fledged with it. Because and certification helps you in gaining knowledge, and also it is a skill that you know something other than others. Like when you compare you with your friend, you will be having an extra skill, and that is your certification. So in that way, if you do many certifications, you'll be having extra skills. So when someone has to choose between you and the other person, they'll choose the person with more certificates, more knowledge. So for gaining more knowledge, certificates will be important. So yeah, I say yes for that.
Can you please share about your struggles which you have faced in the interview?
Yeah, my first three interviews were a fail because I don't know what an interview is. Of course, we will be having our demo interviews, we will be prepared for that. But still, a real interview is a real interview, and we will have to perform in a very real world there. So, I first thing which we will be having is uh, fear. So the fear to face the real company HR or something. So yeah, first thing I faced was I lacked confidence. I could not perform well. Even though if I know the answer, I could not answer out well because I was afraid of what he would think, what I might answer, what if I say a wrong answer, what if he rejects me. So any struggle that anybody face in interview is the same. The topic we should be, even though you know a small topic, you should be very much confident to say about that thing I did not know. So it took me 3 4 interviews, and finally in the Accenture I cracked that. And yeah, first three were like experience for me to learn from those, and what I learned were how to confidently say out, speak out, and we should not be afraid. That is the main thing which I've learned.
Yeah, okay. How to build a strong resume? Can you please tell about that?
Okay, the resume, you should not say like you should build it a strong one, or then you should put something in resume only if you know about it. This is a very very important thing, because if you put something you don't know just because for the company purpose or you will be getting selected, then it will be a minus for you. Because what if the first fifth 5 topics you know, the sixth topic you don't know, but you just kept it for a number purpose so that you will be showcasing many skills. I have many skills. But if what if the interviewer leaves all the 5 points and just ask you on the sixth point, he will be having an impression that you don't know anything. He don't know that you know all the 5 topics. He will be just having an impression that you don't know anything. So you should be having a resume in hand in such a way that any word from the resume, if they ask, you should be able to answer about it. Any skill or anything you put in resume should be true. So a resume should be a very true, that it showcases your technical skills and non-technical skills, and everything about yourself is particularly a resume. So you should not lie about it. I'm not saying lie, but even if you know a small thing about it, you should be confident. You should be able to speak about it. That, only then you prepare a resume. Or resume should always be in such a way you should be able to answer each and everything from that.
Okay.
So it basically is yourself. You are representing yourself in a paper, in a single paper. So yeah.
Can you give me some few tips to attend interviews or to build confidence in myself like that?
Like what I felt is basically we in the first interviews we will be feeling uh, how will he take what we say. What if he thinks in a wrong way? We'll be having many thoughts in our mind. The main thing is that only, because we'll be thinking, oh, if I say this thing, what will he think? What if he says something else? What if he do something else? See, the main thing is you don't know him, he don't know you. You won't meet again also. Even if you get into the company, there is a high chance that you both won't meet. So you are with a completely unknown person. So you can be very much open with him, and it is a very good opportunity for you to get into a company. So you cannot waste it just because you are afraid of what he might think. The main thing is confidence, and that confidence comes only when you are open to speak up and leave a thought that he won't think anything. And when you are good with the subject, pakka you will be able to speak about it. Because if you know some topic very well, you won't be afraid of it. Only when you don't know something you will be afraid. But you should be able to manage the manageability skills, the confidence skills. I would suggest some uh, demo interviews with your friends itself. So because you and your friends are very much known in person, so of course you'll be having a feeling that what she might think. So if you
Mm.
have a very good interview with her itself, then you might have very good interview with the interviewer itself. So I would say practice speaking in front of mirror. Maybe that will be very much helpful, because you will know what you are speaking, because you will see yourself, you are your judge. So try speaking. Speaking is a main thing in interview. If I have to say very truth, like 40% if you have your technical skills, remaining 60% you have to uh, do it with your speaking. So speaking is
Yeah.
very much important, and the confidence you show, the face, the confidence you put in your interview helps you a lot.
Yeah, I'll definitely take it into consider and I'll improve myself. Yeah, thank you so much for patiently answering my questions and all. If I have any doubt, can I also ask you later on and all?
Yeah, sure, it's my pleasure that you took my interview.
Yeah, thank you, Shrita Akka.
Thank you.